not only is it Halloween, but my Joe Freshgoods 993 shipped after all.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back. Another video on Talks with TJ. I'll keep this short. I'll keep this sweet. Joe Freshgoods 993 on the way. And it's so funny because you guys saw another video. I said, hey, if they ship, they ship. If they don't, they don't. I wasn't pressed about missing out on a pair just because we miss out on how many pairs. It's part of the game now. I am at peace and content with the L's that I take. Even though I really wanted it, I was like, hey, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But it just took a little while. So the 993 in Sage is on the way. Now, of course, that'll take me some time to get that video up because, as you guys know, out of town for the week for a New Balance project. But all that being said, can't wait to get those in hand. It'll be my first 993, and I actually love that. My first 9060, well, everybody's 9060 in the world when it debuted, and my first 993 will be Joe Freshgoods. So that's something special, and very happy to rock his pairs and support him. Aside from that, it is Halloween, so I really hope you take the time to enjoy some candy. You guys know some of my favorite candy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and grab it real quick. The one who I firmly believe this, calories don't count on Halloween. Okay, they don't count. They don't count. So, Kit Kat, and this is the XL because I love Kit Kat. So, have the XL Kit Kat. I'm sure that will be a snack while traveling. And I actually just wanted to test these out. I don't know if Halloween is the time to test out a variation of your favorite candy, but I'm a big Reese's cup fan. So we have Reese's miniature cups, and these are 0 sugar. Now, they make sure to say this is not like a low calorie food, but it is the fact that 0 sugar. So I do, want to try something out. Appreciate that. So I actually picked these up at Target. So I have 2 bags to take with me on my trip just as a snack, and then some other snacks I have to just not eat or not pay money for airport food because it's atrocious. Like, you just get 10 wings or 8 wings and some fries. It's like $25. That is ridiculous. But it's Halloween, and it's a great time to enjoy candy, scary movies. And we know one of the staples, the Halloween series. Now, if you guys don't know the whole backstory, the history of Michael Myers, I'll be sure to put some links below for some of my favorite commentary channels that focus only on horror, because they give the entire timeline breakdown. And like, the original idea behind making Michael Myers, it was actually supposed to be like an anthology series. So it wasn't supposed to just focus on Michael. It was supposed to focus on other stories. However, after the first one, they wanted a second one, and they broke for the third one, and then we brought it back to the fourth, and then a cult gets involved. There's just all of these things that happen if you know the history of Michael Myers. But Halloween Ends, they truly ended it, and so this will have some spoilers in it. So if you have not seen Halloween Ends, go stream it on Peacock or go to the movies. You guys know I go to the movies like 3 times a week. I'm not even kidding you. I've really been like 3 times in 7 days over this past few months. I went to go see Halloween Ends, and I liked it. So many people hated it, but they hated it up front, up until the point they gave it some time. They let it sit, marinate a little bit, and then they came back to it to realize it was actually okay. It's not what everyone wanted, because I think they wanted, because this was the end, they wanted Laurie Strode and Michael Myers to go at it for 2 hours. I don't need 2 geriatrics fighting for 2 hours straight, because how believable is that? It's not believable. They don't have the stamina of The Rock like in Black Adam, okay? This is not what that is. They gave us something different. I appreciated the character growth of them trying to move past Halloween. They tried to move past Michael. They tried to move past the trauma and devastation of her granddaughter losing her parents in Halloween Kills, Halloween and then Halloween Kills. But I'll be honest, I don't know how much sympathy I had for her mom, just because why were you just looking out at the window? Like, why didn't you go back downstairs to safety? Why were you just staring out at the window as if Michael is ever really defeated outside of this movie? I just felt like she brought that on herself. And also, no one wanted to listen to Laurie in regular Halloween or in Halloween Kills, and look what happened to all of you. So maybe we should just have listened to Laurie and we would have been in a much better position. I stand with Laurie. So we saw character growth. I appreciated that. They bring in this different character of Corey, and I really do think that he went to this darker place because the town just truly the lack of empathy and humanity, because he was exonerated. He was pretty much not found guilty for the crime of the young kid's fall. If you have seen the movie, he was babysitting. That kid literally scared him so much that he had no idea what was going on, and he just reacted, and everybody made him out to be a monster from an accident. It's ridiculous, but it's also society, and I could see them doing that. And then he was just bullied to high heavens and picked on in a ridiculous way by these kids, which again, be careful who you're picking on, because if karma comes back around and she has no act right, might end up like the band kids, which is literally, it's band kids. That's so weird. It's just so weird. But we have a different look of Michael, or I should say Corey, channeling Michael Myers. That energy and him coming and becoming his own threat, and you know, his own monster. And then of course Laurie does what Laurie does, and she just kind of thinks ahead, and she can see the danger before it's there, tries to warn people. Granddaughter still doesn't want to listen. These kids, y'all, I tell you, these kids still don't want to listen. Laurie has to save the day in the end, like always, like always. But it finally ends for Michael. Like, they grind his body up. They're done. It's really done. I like the ending for Laurie and the old sheriff. So I appreciated this movie. I love that commentary channels, they've had to come around because they were bashing this movie at first. And then I'm just like, again, what do you want to see? Two 70-year-olds like going at it for 2 hours? That just wasn't gonna happen. So if you've seen Halloween Ends, go ahead and give me your thoughts below. I appreciate them giving me something a little bit refreshing, a little bit of a different take. Another good movie. I mean, I saw Black Adam, and it gave everything I wanted it to give in a DC superhero movie. I love The Rock in there. I also love that his castmate said it's amazing to work on set with him. He wants everybody to shine. He is very unselfish. He's the hardest worker in the room, which we've heard before, but I appreciated hearing that as well for that movie. So hopefully you have an amazing Halloween. I've never been somebody to dress up for Halloween. I just haven't, not past my college days. And again, I'm on a project right now, so I am busy working. I guess I'm gonna dress up as like a New Balance representative for the week. But all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. As soon as I get that 993 in, I'll do a video on it. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Watch a horror movie, eat some candy. Peace.